I don't know yet. You're gonna. Well, I don't know because you look like you're gonna yell at me.
No, I'm not. My mother told me to calm down before I have a stroke.
Well, I'll let you read it. I read what they're trying to say a little bit differently. I thought she was going to be quiet.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
Miss Reeves, I believe, spoke with Miss Dornbush from my office yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Did she say something?
Yes, she did. Just now. Hold on.
I was just going to say, if we hear from our client, then we'll be in contact with Miss Reeves. Okay. And then if she does hear something from MoneyGram.
Casey Matson, P87729 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing just lovely. Thank you for asking. How are you? All right. And also Dorothy Williams. All right. So last time we were here, there was $1,066.69. How much is owing at this point?
Your Honor, I have rents to retain of $856.64. Cost of $240 for a total of $1,096.64.
Yeah, went up a little bit. All right. How are we going to get this paid off?
It's already paid, sir. They lost it.
Okay.
They lost my rent.
Hold on.
I have receipts. I gave them receipts. She took a photocopy of it.
Who?
The lady that was up there in the rent office. Her name was Dana. We don't have management because everyone has quit. And my rent came up missing, and the woman that was there, she quit or got fired. Now,
okay. All right. Are you going to have your January rent?
Yes.
Okay. When are you going to pay your January rent?
On the 3rd.
Okay. Then here's what I'm going to do. What's your monthly rent?
$657 plus the water bill. My mother is 94 years old.
Yes, I recall, ma'am, the last time you were here.
I'm trying to stay calm, sir, but I am so upset because I have never went without paying the rent. And here these people got me up in here defending myself, and I got receipts, a bag of receipts, a bag.
So you pay your 657 plus whatever your other charges are. You're to pay that by January 3rd, 2020.
Yes.
25. Okay.
Yes, I pay it.
Pay that rent. So this way the number doesn't get worse. So everything is done, and then we can try to figure out where we go from here on this. I'll adjourn this then to January 10th, 2025 at 3 p.m.
Right from the start, this hearing feels less like a rent dispute and more like a clash between paperwork and real life. Ms. Reeves shows up with her receipts, swearing she's never missed a payment, but because of lost records and office chaos, she's standing there as if she's the one at fault. Watching her, you can feel the mix of anger and exhaustion. She's not just fighting about money, she's fighting for her credibility. The judge tries to strike a balance, firm enough to keep order, but also giving her space by saying, pay January's rent, then we'll sort the rest. To me, that felt fair. It wasn't about ignoring her struggle, but about grounding the case in something clear and simple. Moments like this show how court isn't just law on paper, it's about people trying to be heard and understood.
Hello.
3 p.m.
Okay, at 3 p.m. Okay?
Yes,
And
sir.
we'll figure it out in terms of what was lost and when it was lost and anything along those lines. Okay?
Yeah, and can I say something? They told me that I had to run this thing down. I called MoneyGram. MoneyGram said that one money order was cashed on the 7th. Another one was cashed on the 8th. What the heck? What the heck?
Okay.
And then you're going to send me papers talking about find it? You find it. I told them, you lost it, you find it. Doggone they time. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. My mother is 94 years old. She has a colostomy bag on one side and a tube in her gallbladder on the other side. We cannot afford not to pay our rent. She's 94.
Ma'am?
Doggone they time.
Ma'am?
Yes. Yes, sir.
what I need you to do is, if you got confirmation that those were cash,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to get written confirmation from MoneyGram
Mm-hmm.
that has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Bring that to the next hearing,
Okay.
because that's going to be important for us trying to figure out what happened.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right.
Happy New Year, Judge Simpson.
Yes, ma'am. You.
And Happy New Year to everybody.
Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
is that amount to be paid for both this matter and the past matter to my client, or are we putting that in escrow with the court?
She's going to pay it to your client. She's gone, but that's where I'm sure she's going to pay it, because
Okay.
your
Thank-
client's going to have to hear it. Okay. And Dorothy Williams.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
I don't know yet. You're gonna. Well, I don't know, because you look like you're gonna yell at me.
No, I'm not. My
Yeah.
mother told me to calm down before I have a stroke.
This part of the hearing feels raw and heavy. Ms. Reeves isn't just arguing over rent, she's fighting to protect her honesty, her home, and the safety of her 94-year-old mother. She's done the legwork, tracked down MoneyGram, and even confirmed the money orders were cashed. Her plea is blunt. You lost it. You find it. The judge doesn't meet her anger with anger. Instead, he grounds the moment in what the court recognizes her receipts written: proof, documentation. It's frustrating but real. In housing cases, the system only trusts paper, even when lived reality tells a different story. What lingers most is the human with time-exhausted daughter, desperate not to lose stability for herself and her mother. It's a moment where the law looks cold, but you can still sense the human struggle pushing against it.
And she said, "Calm down when you come before me," didn't she? I like your mother.
She told
Because the last couple of times.
Oh, but you know what, Judge Simpson?
Yes, ma'am.
I have so much on my plate and I know what I've done. And when you know what you've done and someone is trying to tell you you didn't do it, I'm like, but here it is. Would you give this to Judge Simpson, please?
Are you just gonna do what she says? I know. I was here. No, I got you. Okay, what am I looking at?
You're looking at the receipts that I was telling, the money orders that I bought for the rent for October. And all this time I was telling you, someone up in that office took my money orders.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
No, right now you're not listening to what
Okay.
your mama told you, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you have not shown this to counsel.
No, I didn't show it to anyone, but my mom and you. And you see where it looked like they whited out? You know, Susanna Vera, who is she? Who is she?
Who?
Susanna Vera. If you see on one of those money orders
I do.
that says Susanna Vera, I don't know who she is. And on the other money order, it was made out, crossed everything out, and made out to a roofing company. I don't know nothing about no roofing company. I don't.
So with these money orders, you're saying you put them into.
I put them, I done, if I didn't have time because we don't even know when the office is open anymore. I know, but you know what, sir?
Woosah.
Okay,
Take it down.
okay.
You are not going to make it through this hearing without. If you need to yell at me. I
No.
can take it.
No, only thing,
No, just go ahead and yell at me. People
What?
do all day.
well,
Doesn't bother me. I take the robe off, go home. I'm fine.
oh no. But what I'm trying to say, sir, if you look at it, both of them, it seems like somebody whited out. I'm shutting up.
You're not telling me the truth on that. Because you're gonna say so. You're just gonna be quiet for right now.
Be quiet.
Okay. All right.
Turn my head. Be quiet.
Miss Dornbush, I don't. You haven't seen these, and
I have not, Your Honor, and just giving Ms. Reeves the benefit of not seeing them, and that what she's brought to the court is what I think it is. I don't think there's any dispute that Ms. Reeves purchased money orders, but even based on that, there's also no dispute that my client didn't receive that money either. And so I know there's a process.
I absolutely agree with you on both those points, unless, and I don't want to.
What's the name of the roofing company, Your Honor? I do not know a Susanna Vera at the Arbor Woods office. I do not believe that individual is an employee there.
It says LLB Soffit and Gutter Seals, maybe, or.
And Your Honor, if the court's able to scan those over to me, I'm happy to review those.
Yeah, we will. I was going to do that.
In the interim, I know MoneyGram has a procedure for Ms. Reeves to dispute that the payee is the intended payee and to request that they be reissued to the intended payee. And I don't necessarily have an objection to continuing this court case and having her pay the ongoing charges while those disputed amounts are hopefully reissued by MoneyGram.
Yeah, I don't know if they're, the problem is the last paragraph and you'll see it when it says that they're saying after the purchase of the money order, MoneyGram is not responsible for the acts of purchaser, pays, and others, which may result in a dispute. Confirmation of a cash.
And I think that's for the intended payee. You know, if there's a dispute between the purchaser of the money order, Ms. Reeves, and her intended payee, Arbor Woods. But here, those individuals that cashed those money orders were not her intended payee. Ms. Reeves was certainly not.
No, I agree with you.
Or the roofing company.
This scene really feels like the breaking point. Ms. Reeves finally lays down her proof, the receipts she's been clinging to as evidence of her honesty. To her, it's vindication. I told you I paid. Her voice cracks with frustration. You're not listening to me. To her, these receipts aren't just documents. They're the smoking gun showing she's been wronged. But for the lawyers and the judge, they raise more questions than answers. Yes, she bought the money orders, but the landlord never received the money. That gap leaves the court stuck in the gray space between her truth and the legal proof. The judge doesn't dismiss her pain, but he pulls her back to procedure. File disputes with MoneyGram, get reissued checks, and keep paying rent in the meantime. It sounds cold, but that's how the system works.
Well, I'll let you read it. I read what they're trying to say a little bit differently. I thought she was going to be quiet. No, go ahead.
Because, sir, she keeps saying that I purchased these money orders.
Hold on. Let me stop you.
Okay.
Ms. Dornbush is representing her client.
Yeah.
She's not trying to make an accusation necessarily against you. What she said at the very beginning is absolutely true, and it's something I agree with. I believe that both things can be true here. I think you dropped these off. Somebody got them, right? So what you tried to do didn't happen. What the landlord wants is everything paid. That didn't happen. That's really all she's saying. They didn't get the money and it didn't go to your account. Okay. All right. Did that calm you down at all?
No.
Okay. That's all I got. Can we scan those?
Because
yes, ma'am.
if you look at it, it looked like someone whited out.
No, I see what I see what you're saying. The problem is, I don't know. You may be saying that it may be somebody that's affiliated with the landlord.
It is.
Who?
can't say her name because she was the only one working up in the office. Here I am.
Okay.
I've been putting
Hold on.
Your Honor, if Miss Reeves has a belief on who it is, I would request that she provide me that information so I can discuss it with my client. But as of now, I have no reason to believe that an Arborwoods employee took her money.
She doesn't even work there no more. Her name is Zoe.
Okay, hold on. Just, here's what I want you to do.
What?
Okay. First thing I want you to do is I want you got to take your mother's advice. You need to calm down. Seriously.
I'm about to have a heart attack.
Yeah, I know. But that's what you're doing because you need to calm down. There's not much that can be resolved. I'm going to put this over a week. What I want you to do so that somebody's name isn't out there, I want you to call Ms. Dornbush's office.
Call whose office?
The
This
attorney's
lady's office?
Yes.
I don't have her number.
Okay, it's on your paperwork. We'll get you a number.
Thank you.
Call her.
Yeah.
And ma'am, I'm just gonna say this. She's willing to take the name. She may not be able to get to an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even after she talks to her client, she may not be able to get to an answer. But one of the things that I expect from all people is that you treat people with respect.
Yeah.
So when you call her, I don't want any of this.
Yeah.
If I get a report of any of this, I am not going to be happy.
I know.
She wants to take that. She doesn't even have to do that.
No,
quite
she
frankly.
doesn't.
She has offered to do that so she can talk it over with her clients
Okay.
about it. Okay.
Okay.
So you treat her right. You hear
I
me?
will. I will.
And I know that she will treat you right.
I will.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't mean the people have to disagree.
Yeah. Can I say something else?
I cannot stop you. I haven't been able to stop you yet. Yeah, go ahead.
If you look at my pay log, I have never been late for my rent.
That is about the 20th time you have told me that
I know.
between the times you've been here.
I know.
Everybody can see that.
Okay, Judge Simpson. My mama told me to just behave myself in here today.
And do you think you did that?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
January 31st, 2025. What time? 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Am I gonna leave those papers here?
Oh, did you make me a copy? Or did you give me back?
I gave.
I gave you back the original, but I just gave the copy. I can print and file.
Okay. Let's get those back.
Thank you. I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. All right. You have a good weekend.
You too, Judge
right.
Simpson. And I look forward to seeing you on the 31st.
Yes, ma'am. Versus Reeves. And Dorothy Williams.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sydney Fontanella, P86316 for the plaintiff.
Boy. State your name, ma'am.
My name is Artelia Reed, Judge Simpson.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Okay, where are we on this case, folks?
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
Miss Reeves, I believe, spoke with Miss Dornbush from my office yesterday.
This isn't just about rent, it's about trust. Reeves is frantic, certain her payments were stolen, begging the court to see she's honest. The judge hears her but stays firm. The landlord never got the money, and only proof will matter. In the end, the fight shifts from money orders to credibility. Reeves wants recognition. The system demands calm, documented evidence. It's a clash between dignity and bureaucracy, played out in real time.
Unfortunately, there has not been a resolution on this case right now. We have been in communication with our client to see if there is a way for us to resolve this. Unfortunately, we haven't heard anything back. So right now we are requesting that this be set for a bench trial because I don't think we're going to be able to, we haven't been able to resolve it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel like I'm in a twilight zone. I'm just going round and around, and I'm not.
Okay, that's my everyday. So go ahead. What?
I feel like I'm in the twilight zone.
Why?
I talked to attorney Rachel yesterday,
Yes, Ms. Thornburg.
and she's saying, okay, she works for Arbor Woods, and
Yeah.
Arbor Woods is paying her to collect some money out of me, and I'm telling her that I paid it. I paid it. I bought all types of proof. Somebody wiped my name out up there in that office, but I did tell Attorney General, not Attorney General, Attorney Rachel yesterday that I will call MoneyGram again
Okay.
and see if I can, if I get in contact with the fraud department, see if they can replace this, because
Okay.
I paid, and now I got to prove that I paid. And
Okay. I understand. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it for trial. I'm going to set it for February 18th. So that gives you some time to do that. You're going to pay your February rent to the landlord. I just ask.
Yes, sir.
I know
I'm
that you
going
will.
to pay
All right.
February rent. You know what, Judge Simpson?
Yeah.
I just rather look at you on TV. I don't want to be looking at you every week, every month. Oh my goodness.
Why? I look better on TV?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm on
Wow.
TV.
Wow.
Yeah.
That kind of hurts, doesn't it?
So come back on the 18th.
Yeah.
At what time?
It'll be at 9 a.m. It'll be for a trial, but it'll give you time to get the information. What we're hoping is you can get that information from them.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it can't be resolved, then I'll hear testimony and I'll resolve it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Fair enough. So you got to
Yes.
come back and see me.
I got to come back and see you. I knew I was going to have to come back. Have a good evening.
One last thing.
I'm sorry.
Did she say something?
Yes, she did just now. Hold on.
I was just going to say, if we hear from our client, then we'll be in contact with Miss Reeves. And then if she does hear something from MoneyGram, I believe she has my office's phone number. If she could just advise us, let us know what they say about the fraud situation if she hears before the trial.
Okay.
I want to come back and see you. I'll bring it in.
This case highlights how legal disputes often extend beyond rules and paperwork into personal trust and fairness. Ms. Reeves insists she paid her rent, providing receipts as proof, yet management's record-keeping failures make her appear delinquent. The situation isn't about mispayments. It's about the gap between lived reality and bureaucratic systems. Her frustration is understandable. She cares for her elderly mother, has a history of paying on time, and now must defend her integrity. At its core, the case shows are not just dues that legal outdetermined by documents but by human context. Fairness involves both enforcing rules and recognizing when circumstances have created misunderstandings. The adjournment offers a chance to restore balance, emphasizing that justice is as much about understanding people as it is about applying the law.
See, I knew that's how you felt. All right. Thank you, Ms. Reeves.
Everyone, have a good week.